In student housing, one critical issue is completion date. Allen and O'Hara is fortunate enough that in our over 4-decade background, we've always been on time. We've never had a project late. We've always been on budget, usually under budget. We focus so hard on doing a good job and doing the job right that some of our competitors have stubbed their toes. They've had late delivery of housing, for example, which is just an absolute disaster, or can be, because classes start at a given time.
If these residence halls aren't ready when the students come in the fall, you've got a serious problem. Some schools, I've read in the paper how they handle it. They rent hotel rooms and so on. But can you imagine with an incoming class of 1,500 students, what we would do if suddenly there was no place for them? I was very, very confident that we were going to be on time. The reason was I would go to the construction meetings, and we knew where we were supposed to be, and we'd look at where we were.
We put this development team on a tight schedule, and they met every deadline. They even exceeded the deadlines. In fact, one of the residence halls was ready to be occupied before we were ready to occupy it. So it sat there for 5 months. We'd used that time to get started on the other 2 that were scheduled for construction.
Because of the way that they managed the project, the way that they were able to control the expenses and manage the cash flow of the funds throughout the project, we were able at the end of the project to have a nice sum of money that we were able to put back into the entire project. Even in these uncertain times of financial aspects, we're doing extremely well. In terms of managing the project, I have no complaints, but just praise.
In many of these projects that we've been building here in Pennsylvania, there have been significant savings, and that money goes back to the foundations to utilize either to underwrite the cost of the next phase or to use in other ways to enhance the surroundings. We improve landscaping. We do other related projects with the saved money. So we've been able to do some wonderful things in that regard.